Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War Invasions, week 13, day 5. So earlier we were able to go and complete out all of the rewards for the invasion, so that's pretty nice and all out the way now. Our gem stack is still a little bit lower, hey, 4 8s, but that's a little bit lower mainly because of course, Bounty Hunter being all thrown in and eating all of our gems, well, not all of it, but about 1,000 or so. But yeah, that's completed now, so anything we do is basically just for leaderboard, and apparently we still have leaderboard actually, 44, so it looks like we're probably getting our 75 gems in the orb. Haven't even used the other battles yet, but you never know, it could, people could come out of nowhere and start doing it a lot. Oh, someone from my guild's actually trying for first place right now, hopefully they get it. Very nice. Of course that won't actually help the guild at all, but at least they'll have a power orb. I still haven't bothered going on the power orb grind yet. We will be though, we will be, in time, it'll happen. But anyways, let's go and go do some invasions. We gotta go through those, go claim our rewards. Still have 2 orbs just sitting here ready to be open. Haven't bothered doing that yet. And we almost have the final reward already, so don't even need to worry about that. Technically, we don't even need to go do our battles because the guild will probably have it covered by then, but we'll still help them today. Though today's probably the last day we'll need to do it since the guild will probably have it done later. So hopefully we get some blues here. Nope. A lot of purples, though. Our streak of orbs today haven't been too bad. We got to a couple blues, a couple purples, a little mix of everything. So it's been going okay. Could have been going worse, so I'll take it. Anyways, oops, I was already in the correct screen. Let's go and go do our invasions. We have about 6 battles, of course. And we're still using the same thing we have been. Not much of a need to really change out of it. It's been working and doing decent, so that's all we need for now. And then we still need to go do delves. That should hopefully be completed in the next week and a half. Though I guess there's no rush because once we finally do complete it, we have almost no delves to go do unless I'm planning on upgrading one, which I probably won't be, just because how long that would take, resource-wise. Hello everyone. Hello William. Hello Danny. Hello Questor. Hello JZG. Hello Mr. Jesse. And hello Steve. And hello everyone else. Welcome. Hope all of you been doing well. Alright, we need to go get a Dawnbringer on that. So that just dies out. Let him have the skull, that's fine. He's gonna hit on a barrier anyways. Get rid of that since it's so close to casting. Generally you want to kill whatever has the highest mana first, just so you don't have to deal with barrier. And speaking of barrier, now we can't one-shot it. Oh yeah, that's that annoying tower that keeps getting rid of our... oh no, and I just gave it to him. That keeps getting rid of our barrier. Okay, as long as he doesn't kill first slot right now, and that's fine, and we won. That was almost really bad. That came through. Oh, and we got a Valraven from it already. We're ahead on battles. Oh, what am I doing? I could have taken a free skull. Or, not free, but, you know, it cascades from it. No extra turn, but at least we get it automatically. Oh, that's not too good. We can still work around that, though. We should have just threw Dawnbringer first. Fail. But, oh well. It's not that big a deal. Grab that. Leave everything else there. Ubistet will not be enough damage, but we'll go move that over. Take a yellow there. That'll be Dawnbringer. Okay, now we just kill both of them. Of course, the instant kill doesn't trigger because they have immune. That's not what he's here for. He's just here for the 1 attack and 1 magic per turn. Too bad Hero doesn't get that benefit. We'd have to go use Sun Spear to do that, but there's really no point in using Sun Spear because it doesn't have half mana start, which kind of ruins even using a hero in the first place. Basically, any hero that doesn't automatically have half mana start is already pretty bad. There's very few instances where that isn't the case, like Assassin, but that doesn't work in this game mode due to instant kill immunity. The battle took a little bit longer, but looks like it's still going to go down pretty easily. Let's actually get that to full mana first, just so we have both of them in combination. And that should kill it. So we'll just go do... we'll go take a skull, why not? We'll do it that way. Oh, never mind. I didn't realize he already lost his barrier. Perfect. Hello, Brian. Hello, Jose. Hello, Sam. Hello, Zeddicus. Hello, Sean. And hello, Damien Rangel. Welcome. How's my day so far? It's been going pretty well. Just had some stuff I needed to write up earlier. Took a little bit of a nap in between the 2 streams. And, of course, we streamed all of Bounty Hunter earlier. Which went pretty well. I believe it was actually the quickest Bounty Hunter we've done so far. It was under 2.5 hours to get full completion. Which is weird because nothing has really changed. We've, I guess, just gotten better at it. That or this week's typing was just a bit better. The only real annoying thing is Sir Gawain's summon. That's about it this week. That and maybe the double converts that both get rid of Yagwe's mana. The anti-purple and the anti-green. I mean, the anti-purple and the anti... why does that keep dying? The anti-purple and the anti-red, I meant to say. We might actually lose this one. We haven't lost one yet. Oh, yep, we lost. Right as I say that. But, yeah, there's no way we're winning that then. Unless we get really lucky. It looks like he's already about to kill us. And he has barrier on everything already. Oh, that's not good. Might be able to pinch it through, but very unlikely. We'll be lucky if we even get one more kill. Okay, at least we could do that. He's about to regain his barrier. That's almost going to wipe us right there. We don't have barrier anymore. We don't have anything. That's going to die to burn. It's basically just Ubistet somehow winning, which isn't going to happen. They both have barrier, which is Ubistet's worst enemy. And he's already dead. Yeah, there's no way we're winning with a 2 HP thing. And he's dead. Well, we finally lost one. Luckily, it doesn't matter as much, but still. Because this event's already completed. Even if we don't do any more of our battles, we're already completed with it. Alright, let's make sure she doesn't die this time. That's happened 2 battles now in a row. Of course, the problem is she's just a little bit too flimsy, but she does have Agile. Agile could be saving us. It's just choosing not to, with its low 20% chance. Ah, 5 HP. That's not even enough to kill. Gonna have to throw an entire Dawnbringer just to clean that. So we'll let him... Oh, why? I deliberately gave him that skull because I thought we had barrier. Why? That was completely my fault, though, that one. That was my fault. Okay, we'll go throw a Dawnbringer down. Just so our Ubistek can concentrate on other things. This one should still be a win, though. It doesn't look like it's going to get our hero killed, which is good. Yeah, that's funny. I actually deliberately gave him that skull. We'll do a magic buff here. Oh, for God's sake, that first. Luckily, he's not going to get much out of it. I'm hoping this is enough damage. How many yellows are in play? Oh, no, it's exactly enough. That's fine. No, it's not. Yes, it is. There we go. It was enough. Go for Ubistet. And another Ubistet will kill. Problem is it's blocked on pretty much everything. So we're probably going to unintentionally get a Dawnbringer up at this point. Well, maybe not unintentionally. I keep taking his mana. There we go. Grab that. Skull easily kills. Throw a Dawnbringer. And dead. Hello, Grant. Hello, Tizone. Hello, Sam. Welcome. Okay. So what's going to be the biggest threat here? Probably the red-blues. So let's do those first. Good. Already got a kill. It still has insanely good damage. It just needs to get better survivability and we'll be fine. Okay, Dawnbringer is actually not enough to clean that, which is a bit annoying because, well, I can't do anything about it. Yeah, I was going to get barrier before I can find something for it, so we'll stick around for now. Let's do whatever. I guess we'll go for Dawnbringer here just to get rid of that barrier and for protection for her. She still has her armor, so it'll just keep hitting that instead of the barrier. What are we looking for here? I guess brown would be our best option, but it's not available. So we'll just let it have that one skull. It's fine. Just don't let it kill it. This I should probably just throw on the hero because it's probably gonna die. Oh, Agile! Thank you! You finally did something. Good job, Agile. Now do that every single time we need you. I don't know why I gave it to her. She's already in one-shot range. Now she's really in one-shot range. How did you still get a skull out of that? There we go. And that's match. And we got our final battle because that's about all we're going to be able to get in. I don't think we're going to get a Valraven here. Though we have no way of even knowing if there even is one, unfortunately. Hello, Metal! Welcome! Welcome, welcome. Okay, we'll go for first slot. I'm not going to worry about that because Dawnbringer will just clean it. Or at least get rid of the barrier. Oh, she was taking that brown first, so she had full mana. We'll take that skull. Kill that out. Luckily, he gets no follow-up. We do, though. And one-shot everything with skulls. There we go. Why couldn't have all the battles gone like that? Wins in like 30 seconds. We get a Valraven. It has everything. Hey, what do we need here? I guess yellow to green. Get a poke right there. And we're probably not going to get a Valraven here, so this will be the last invasions of the week, most likely. Since we'll likely have it done by tomorrow, by the time we start streaming. Oh, already got the kill? Well, apparently we're not even getting a single tower kill then. Wow, that was quick. Not a single Agile even going. That's why skull mitigation is so much better. In many instances. It's way too random with Agile. At least with skull mitigation, you know what you're getting. So you can predict better. There are some nice things that Agile can do, but very rarely do you actually need them. Like negating out on skull effects and stuff like that. Or skull spam. But more often than not, it's better just to have the consistency. Okay, what do we do about this? Let's go and buff this up. So our hero can do quite a bit of damage. Everything else we'll leave as is. Oopstead it. We can wipe that with a Dawnbringer. Do a barrier again. Okay, we should easily win this. Wow, that's a lot of skulls out of nowhere. Okay, and a few more hits will do it. We're in the clear. Actually, let's Uber step first. A little bit more damage. Doesn't get it all the way, though. And at this point, we might as well not even buff. We can just do that. And how is he not dead? There we go. Hey, we should have buffed. Still dies at the same time, though. And Valraven. Nice. Okay, we do still have 2 more battles, then. Really lucky with Valravens. Of course, we get all the luck when we don't actually need all the luck, but oh well. Keep going with it. Might as well, until we run into 0. You feel like tempering your broken Dawnbringer sword pieces for fun? You can. There's no point in doing so, but you can if you want, for kingdom upgrades or just for the sake of doing so. I think I have most of mine upgraded, even though they don't really do anything of relevance. The only good part of Dawnbringer is Dawnbringer itself. The 3 components to create it are all pretty bad. Oops, I assumed that would kill. apparently not. So we'll get a Dawnbringer to clean it. Oh, and he's gonna get barrier. That's not nice. Oh, good. We got full mana there, though, so he doesn't get to do that. All good. Every single time you see me use Dawnbringer, you wish you had one. Well, you can try getting it. You can try getting it at any point within the game. It's just you generally want to have good soul farming options before you do. Like Azurus's, Fairish Ra, maybe Umberwolf or something like that. Because not having them compared to having them can save you a lot of time if you actually have them. Though really at any point you can just do so with Arena and just spamming Arena the entire time. Not necessarily the most efficient way of going about it, but at any point you could try doing that. It's mainly just a matter of time of farming souls. Because the only real component that it takes, for the most part, other than a few other scraps here and there, is 1.3 million souls. And obviously that's a really high amount of souls. But that's really the only thing you would need. And if you just go and grind that for like a week or two, you'd eventually get it. Even if you just spammed Arena alone, it would take about 60 to 80 hours, but using actual soul farming methods can be reduced down to as low as about 20 hours. The biggest issue with Zero Fairish Ra's, I think the lowest you could get is about 50 hours, and that is with Dragon Soul, Double Azurus, and Umberwolf. All fully traded except for the Dragon Soul. Okay, we'll throw a Dawnbringer down just so we have barrier so that thing doesn't die. I don't want that happening again for the billing of time. Throw this down to get the hit there. So we'll just pop, and then we'll go and take that over. I do whatever, that's fine. Take another blue. Probably throw a Dawnbringer or something in there. Just let him re-barrier and everything. Hello, Iron. Welcome. I've been doing pretty good. How many initial gems did you spend for bounty? I believe it's around 1,100 something. I forget the exact value. It's a little over 1,100. I believe it's like 1,110 or something. Somewhere around there. You do get about 100 something of them back, though, between like actual physical gems from doing all the tier rewards. Plus, if you actually make leaderboard, the minimum you'd get back is 75. And at the moment, it seems like it is possible to leaderboard with tier 6. Oh, and we're out of battles, finally. And you can also do it about 400 gems cheaper if you know you're going to get a good win rate. Oh, wait, wrong game mode. If you know you're going to get a good win rate, you can just go to tier 5 instead and then use a Orb of Ascension to get it to max. Because we actually have more sigils than we need. We currently have 12 sigils. 4 right now, 4 from tomorrow, and 4 from Sunday for a total of 12. Which means we did not need this pack, assuming you get a really high win rate. So, yeah, we had quite a bit of leeway. Really, we only would need... yeah, you could easily get away with tier 5, basically. As long as you don't lose a Valraven, and you only lose at maximum like 1 or 2 battles. We haven't lost a single one yet, but I don't know, you just need to make sure you get like really consistent with it. It mainly just requires having higher stats. That and something like a Yagway or anything good to use in a triple team of bounty troops is the other main concern there. Anyways, let's just go clear through dungeons real quick and then head to Delves. Delves have been going decently easy. We switched back to Mang Skull Spam. I hate that we have to go and resort to that, but it's about one of the only few things that works for this faction. So we kind of have to. That's been going pretty well so far. We only lost, we do lose a couple of them occasionally. That's one of the biggest issue with using Mang is if your whole team is centered around Mang, the second you lose it, you basically lose. And we'll have a redeem code in a bit. Probably have to finish out the Delves, or at least part of Delves. Yeah, you do need Fairish Ra to be maxed on traits, unfortunately, for him to actually be viable. That's about the entirety of what he's used for, is his final trait. This is the whole point of even getting a fair shot in the first place. Because 150% soul gain is very, very large. I'm actually really surprised they made it that large and never nerfed it. It was probably one of the most generous resource gains they've ever given. Teams for Hall of Guardians? Generally you need some kind of entangle option, like Sylvania Mora, Yasmin, or anything. Entangle is really important in Hall of Guardians. Oops, stream went down for a second. Come back, stream, come back! Where'd it go? Wait, what happened? There it is. Sorry about that. Stream's back. Wow, that was a big lag. Anyways, what was I just talking about? Oh yes, Hall of Guardian teams. You need to make sure you have entangles. A lot of entangle options. Well, maybe not a lot, but you need to have some kind of entangle option. Main reason for this is, well, for just in general, entangle tends to be good in delves, but also mainly because of a lot of the boost ratios within the faction are based on attack from the gargoyles. So you want to make sure that they have lower damage, otherwise gargoyle will one-shot you like crazy, which obviously you wouldn't want. But anyways, let's go ahead through these. Start with this and work from there. I don't think we'll need to switch out Queen Aurora. I've been using it mainly for its +1/+1 that it gives to Apothecary, which has been pretty convenient. So that's why we're using it. Of course, we could set our banner that way, but this allows us to get a high concentration of brown instead. So far so bad, but we haven't gotten hit yet, so that's at least nice. So we did just poke him, though that's actually a bad thing, not a good thing, because I want his armor, so we'll do that. And then we go hit the other one. Probably just get rid of blues here, that'll be fine. Get rid of the other thing, and be good to go. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go through it on last slot. And then we can just skull spam everything. Or do we do it on reds? What's a good bronze lock pistol? You can't remember what it was? It's basically the same thing. It's Cedric Sparkle Sack. Yeah, it's the exact same team. You just use bronze lock pistol, basically. It's Cedric Sparkle Sack, Egg Thief, bronze lock pistol, and Greed. And the only other thing you would really do to modify that if you wanted to is instead of using a Egg Thief, you can use double bronze lock. I mean, you can use double Cedric instead of using an Egg Thief. Okay, what do we need here? Let's go for the convert. Actually, never mind. The order would be slightly different. It would be Greed, bronze lock pistol, then double Cedric. And one of those double Cedrics you'd replace with Egg Thief if you want to go down that route. If you don't have other options. Also, what am I doing? You're not supposed to do that when you don't have attack. Let's go gain that. And now we can go hit him a billion times. How long till you go over the bounty? I can go over a bounty if you want right now. We already did bounty earlier, so I wasn't going to go over it, but I can real quick. I think we still have bounty battles left. It's pretty much the same as always, though. You just run 4 bounty troops up until about 8 or 10 or 12 or however far you want to go with them until you feel like it's going to lose a Valraven. And then you go and switch over to a triple bounty team with 1 damage source, which I generally just use Yagway for, personally. But no, bounty pretty much plays out the same, or pretty similarly every single time. Not exactly the same because we keep getting 1 new one each time. But, and we are actually up against different opponents each time as well. But overall, the general strategy is the exact same that it's always been. And as far as the personal team for later on in the battles, or all of them if you don't mind losing some score early on, would be Camp 19. There's no point in doing 20. It has too many counters. It has a purple counter, a green counter, and another purple counter. If you are going to go up against this, Something that was suggested earlier that would actually be really amazing for this, though I didn't personally go down that route because I thought it would take longer, and we already got it done without it, is you can use Tagaraki Warrior, that brown-red bounty troop, followed by Arachnine Weaver, and that'd be a pretty good combo since they have ridiculously high armor and has additional armor buffs that they'll end up getting, making them easy to one-shot each one, and you basically just work the team from the back, kill Sir Gawain, then Knight Coronet, then Templar, then Alistair, and go in that order. There's that strategy, or simply camp this one, which is very low stats. Nothing's really going to ever kill you, and you just slowly kill it with Yagwe, as you normally would. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, we'll go do a battle real quick. Nothing else that'll work us higher on leaderboard. We should be able to make it even without doing these battles, though. Probably on Sunday we'll need to see if we need to do more. Because then at that point everyone would have done their battles. But yeah, Sir Gawain I would say is single-handedly the most annoying thing this particular week. It's not strong, it's just very annoying. And it's being very annoying can sometimes make it strong. It's because the battles can get really elongated. And it can summon Lady Mirana, which has already one-shotted us during this bounty hunter. We haven't lost yet, but it has gotten a one-shot out of Lady Mirana. But the most annoying thing about him is just he keeps replenishing the team like right when you're about to win. And he can completely resummon his entire team. He gets triple summon chance. So even if he killed everything but him, he can go and summon a bunch of stuff. They do come in weaker, but still, if it's Lady Mirana or other dangerous things, it can still be a bit of a threat. And the chance is relatively high that he does a Lady Mirana. It's almost about a 1 in 10 or so. It's 1 out of however many Swords Edge troops there is, -1, since he can't summon himself. And there goes the summon. Oh no, he didn't go for it. That's nice. Let's grab that. Oops, that's not an extra turn. I thought it would be. Okay, he only got a peasant. That's fine. That's obviously not going to do much. Oh, we're feeding him all the purples he needs, but luckily that's a good thing because his purple troop only does 8 damage. I don't know why they made that thing so weak, but they did. So far the turns are going pretty bad. Let's just try getting this back up again into alignment, and there we go. Double kill. So it's going to be nothing if he just gets a summon there. Yep. He's going to go for it. For sure. Yep. And look at that. Double Queen Isabel. He'll go get a kill. It's fine though. Take a skull. That over. Everything else we kind of keep as is. Nice little alignment there. Trickster Shot is amazing this week instead of Yagwe. Someone did mention that, though we already did all of our battles, so it's not going to matter much at this point. But someone did mention that earlier, and I didn't actually bother with it. Maybe we'll try it tomorrow and the other day, once we actually need to go do our bounties. Hello, Ron. Welcome. And hello, Iced Tea. Oh, so that reminds me. That's something I haven't had for a while. Iced tea. I've had warm tea quite a bit. But, I don't know. Something about iced tea is nice. I need to go do that. Seeing your name again, I have no clue why, has just made me very thirsty for iced tea. I'm doing pretty good. Snare, so he's gonna drain us. That's just kind of gonna have to happen. I guess we'll try for a Sky Skull. Nope. Yeah, let's just get another hit down and get into one-shot range of everything. 507. And it should be enough, right? Why does that look like it's not enough for some of them? That's not good. Looks like we'll need to get one more hit down. It's not that big a deal. Let's take this, get a Pop Fury down. I should probably do that first, but there's no alignment for it. So we'll just throw this. Almost 1,000 attack. Pretty much good to go. Problem is he's blocking on my brown. Can't really help that though because there was no alignment prior. Everywhere gives him a skull, apparently. And it was win. How can I live in the South without iced tea? Well, it hasn't been that warm recently. It's been getting colder lately. The weather's been okay, but the actual temperature's been down a lot. Alright, so we need to cleanse here. That's obvious. Go do that on the green. Get all that rolling. Get rid of all the blues. Let's see. Take brown over. What else? What else? Grab a Mang onto last slot. That'll give us the last of the damage we need. And then we just one-shot everything. Easy enough. There we go. 2 more delves. I'll give a redeem code after the next one. Hopefully we'll win it. We've only lost 1 so far with this team. But it mainly just comes down to, does Mang instantly die? Because obviously if we keep Mang, there's almost no way we lose. Alright, I need green. Oh, never mind. He unentangled immediately. Perfect. Would have almost been bad otherwise, because we would have had no way of gaining attack. So we got Apothecary, hopefully get it on something good. Looks like yellow's good enough. Get rid of all that. I could go Mang 1 more time. I think we will, just to make sure we have guaranteed kill. And now we just find whatever our extra turn is and then win. Yellow doesn't seem that good though. But no other option seems to be worth it, so I guess we'll do yellow. It's a little bit of a waste. We only get 1 skull hit out of it. So we'll get Apothecary. Hopefully that has alignment somewheres. Red looks good enough, so we'll do there. And that's match off of brown. Create brown and then destroy all the browns for a triple kill. I think I almost died too, mostly because of the 25% reflect off the thorns. I keep forgetting about that. We could preemptively stun them, I guess, or have barrier up already. But soon that's going to be enough reflect damage to just kill out our Mang, so we got to be careful with it. On the final battle, it's pretty far back, but on the first battle, it's not, so it's a little bit more of a threat. You have a question. With the 3 daily delves, do you a lot of the side rooms? Do you just kind of go straight to the end? A bit of both. Generally, I stop going for side rooms at about 250, approximately, is when I stop doing it. Just because the amount of time to go do all the side rooms is not worth it relative to the amount of time it would take. The reward compared to how long it would take. So at about 250 or so, I just go straight for the end. Just because it's way too time-consuming otherwise, relative to the reward. So yeah, so a good majority of my daily delves are used in that fashion. Simply because generally when a new faction comes out, it immediately goes up to about 200 something. Simply because that's how much the tier 4 of getting the weapon goes up to. So we got a bit of an issue here. I need a Mang just so we can actually get some kills here. So we'll do exactly that. Get our skull poke. How did that not kill? Oh, there we go. Should have done the other way around. Is Earth's Fury not a better choice than, Earth's Fury is generally only used if you're buffing up an invasion troop. Like, for example, in invasions this week, it would be pretty nice, or in any invasions, it's pretty nice. Because you're getting it onto a multiplier, and then that multiplier is basically doing better value than what a Mang would even do. But no, you generally don't really use Earth's Fury unless your first slot has a really big skull multiplier of at least 3 times, ideally 4 times or higher. So no, if you're just using it for first slot, there's no point. Mang's concentrated attack would be way better. do we need? Go do it on reds. Get a thing right there. Sure, probably buffs up one more time. Fail. So we'll grab all that. Move that over. And we'll skull spam everything. And we just Apothecary into hopefully getting some kind of cascade. Oh wait, what am I doing? I have Keeper. We can just win it immediately. Yeah, it's the biggest reason why you're rushed to the end is just because there's a lot more chances you would lose if you don't. And you generally don't want to waste any delves. So it's better just to go and rush right to the end. Okay, he's entangled. That's a slight issue because this skull is actually going to do no value. Yeah, I still have to take it, otherwise we die. So we'll do that. Start getting Apothecary up. We might actually lose this final battle. That's a fail. Going to remove that barrier right here, and we're in one-shot range, so that's really bad. Okay, we'll do that. So that makes sure he can't get rid of our barrier. We're going to let him have that skull. It's very unlikely he'll get any kind of follow-up. We're just going to throw Mang and then kill. How do we go about this? The biggest issue here is we're going to die to Thorns. I don't think I can do anything about that though. Actually, I guess we could. Let's see. Well, let's do this first, just in case we have to go kill it out at the end. So we need to either stun this or do something like that. So, or regain our barrier. So what we're going to do is do this on... Where's next turn? I assumed there was one. Yeah, we have it on purple. So we'll do that. Oops, that is not what I meant to do. Whoops. Well, at least we got to keep our souls there. We a little bit overkilled it with that cascade. But yeah, now we lose hero. Gonna get annoying with that 25% reflect. It's such a low percent, but it's still enough due to how many stats it has. That looks like we'll still easily win. It's just gonna take a little longer. There we go. Okay, it didn't take that much longer. And we even get to summon off Keeper Souls. Like, you almost even forget he even has a summon because of how rarely that ever even is relevant. But, hey, he does have one, technically. That is what his final trait does, even though he's basically never used for that final trait. It's way too weak in every instance to ever bother using it. Nonetheless, he still has it. I just always assume him to be like one of those mythics that has such a bad final trait that it basically has no traits at all. Because all three of them are pretty much useless. Necromancy on him is he's barely ever used for Necromancy. The Undying trait is normally never used, and this thing is just bad. Probably one of the worst legendary traits there is, among one of them. There's a lot of contenders for absolute worst, but it's pretty far up there on the worst category. He's only really used for his extremely concentrated and controlled skull accumulation. Really good at putting them on the board. Oh, move that, move that. Everything else we'll leave as is. Get another Mang down. Hit through everything. Oh, I should have left Brown on the board. Now we're going to have to deal with Reflex. So we'll take another Brown so we don't die. Definitely don't need that happening. There we go, take that out. Build us a barrier. Wait, why didn't it hit us? Oh, because he hit us with a skull, so we got stunned. That's why. And then we just Apothecary to full mana, or we can just take a skull, either or. And we just kill with this. Oops, I almost just clicked run away. I have no clue why. My hand was just moving towards it. Hall of Guardians at low level? You'd probably use a gargoyle, you'd probably use your own gargoyle team against the enemy, basically. It'd probably be one of your best bets. It's a really cheap thing that you can use that's efficient at killing low-level delves. Entangle is always useful in all of those delves, so having that could be handy. Mountain Crusher spam is always decent. Worst comes to worst, you can always go Mang spam, but for the earlier ones, you probably wouldn't need that. I forgot to buff first. Fail. That's a complete waste without buffing. So we'll go and hit him again. Okay, now that we actually have attack value, let's try it again. Okay, we'll get rid of brown hesitantly, but we still need it. Get a good apothecary. That was 6 gold for now. Get apothecary onto. We'll stick red for now. Get rid of all the blues there. Keep our souls away, pretty much everything. And if anyone else still had any other questions, let me know. I'll make sure to go over all of them. I'll have a redeem code after this battle, or after this delve. Yeah, we need to really get a barrier on our hero. Fortunately, doesn't have one yet. No one. There we go, finally. Now we just need to go get apothecary. Throw that down and auto win. We need to get that to full mana before we do that, though. Get a good mang. Doesn't really matter what we hit it on, just need to hit something. I guess we'll do it on first slot for now, just to clear it out. You know what, maybe we shouldn't have, because we would have gotten the overkill regardless. Should have done it on like second, but oh well. Not that big a deal. Wish we had mana again already. We could do it with a purple surge, so I guess we will go for that, just because brown is being blocked. And now we just win. Almost. Do that. Do it on green. Throw a skull. We don't have barrier currently. That's fine. So that's not takeable. Luckily, he can't take it either, though. Oh, he can take that, though. And he can. And we'll lose our barrier to burn. That's not good. Okay, let me get a mang down just in case this goes really badly. Almost did. He tried to. He was thinking about it. So move that over. And then we just keep our kill. Purple, is that enough damage? It's 2 skulls. That is not enough. Definitely not enough, so we'll wait. It's still 2 skulls. I guess I'll go for it. But I think we already lost this delve, unfortunately. Yeah, we already lost Apothecary too. It's over, but let's at least get this one win off this battle. Of all the things that die to, too, we barely even died to anything of relevance. It's pretty much just a random team of random stuff. But it has high stats, so it occasionally gets the kill. How do we only get 1 chest? But oh well. There's no way we're doing the final battle with what we have. So it looks like we finally get one of them lost. But oh well. Still get 6 legendary ingots. And please give me 2 copies of the rare or 1 legendary. Or both. We still need that for Kingdom Upgrade. We're so close on top of it. Just, there we go. 1 Dryad or 1 Legend. Really? That's not what I meant. I meant the Legend of the troop, not the lamp. Fail. Oh well. Our treasures hoard's not looking too bad though. I don't know when we're going to bother throwing those down, but if I am, I'm probably going to be throwing it on... oh no, I'm still contemplating on which one I should do next. Hall of Guardians or All-Seeing Eye. I still haven't decided yet. I feel like All-Seeing Eye would be easier. But I feel like Hall of Guardians has a more of a requirement for actually having this. Like, at least All-Seeing Eye, if we really wanted to, there is a ever so small chance that we could win without any upgrades whatsoever. Whereas Hall of Guardians is pretty much literally impossible unless we go like Horde level 200 plus. Because at least with Super Luck, we could do a bit better in All-Seeing Eye, whereas Super Luck isn't going to really help us much in Hall of Guardians. But anyways, let's go give out a redeem code and grab these, claim all. Oh wait, we might still have 1 more drop. That's a few more shards. Nope, 18, too short, fail. Anyways, let me go and give out a code. And we'll just mess with PvP some. And if anyone still had any other questions or anything I missed, just let me know. And tomorrow we'll be streaming same time as always, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow, as well as doing the stream in the morning. And the morning stream is probably just going to be Actually, now that we're done with the game modes, I guess we'll go change back to Thief. And... Oh, no. I can't do that. Never mind. I still need Titan until we finish out Primal. I need to get this to 500 before we go and shift to anything that isn't Titan. So never mind. We can't go power level. I was going to say, maybe we can go finally get Thief to max level. Or start to slowly work towards that. But I forgot. That's not possible. Unless we want to spend 50 gems, which obviously we do not. But anyways, let's see. That's in there. Boom, boom. Let me go copy paste this in the chat. There you guys go. Use it on the same location as always, gemsofwar.com, read the game code section, or simply click that link. Your invite code is found underneath your settings menu. Whatever your game says there is what you put in. Redeem code is found right over there in chat as well as above. And gives the same reward as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, and 2,500 gold. There we go. Was there anything else we needed? I guess technically dailies, but let's see. Are either of these two worth repicking? Probably the Drifting Sands one. Yeah, we'll do that. What do we have? 15 unique constructs. That does not overlap with that. I should probably get this out the way, though. 2 gem keys for that isn't too bad. That, or we'll just wait till the other one overlaps. Oh, well. It's not too big a deal. I very rarely ever bother with legendary tasks. Or not legendary tasks, I mean, whatever those are called, the daily tasks. They're generally such a low reward that they're barely worth the time. Unless you can do multiple simultaneously. Or do them without even thinking about them, where they just automatically happen without going out of your way at all. Is there another troop other than Cedric that gives more than 25% gold bonus? No. Unfortunately, as far as extra bonuses are concerned, Farish Ra is the only one that has a higher soul bonus, and Cedric Sparkle Sack is the only one that has a higher gold bonus. At least it's not a mythic like what Farish Ra is. Though Cedric is still obtained in a rather arbitrary way, where he's only in Vault Keys. So in a way, he could almost be rarer than a Farish Ra, depending on how you look at it. Even though he's a lower rarity. Also, that reminds me, what was the daily, or what was the event objective this week? Have we not even done it yet? No, we have not. Gotta go kill a bunch of purples and PvP and explore. Should probably work on that some. Well, luckily we're doing it right now. So let's keep working towards it. Easiest way to go do that is just to do explore, though. We could get it done in probably like an hour. But PvP is more profitable, so might as well just do it slowly through here. We have all weekend, so we still have plenty of time to go get that done. Not going to take that long. Well then, already got a kill. Not good. We might actually have already lost, because if that Dragon's Eye hits either of these two, we lose. Oh, well then, we lost. Well then, a Dragon's Eye Yagway team. Interesting that has, what's her name on it though? Instead of Queen Titania, it has that one mythic, I forget her name. Speaking of mythics, we are getting new mythic next Friday. Not today, obviously, next week. 1 week from today. It's not a good mythic, but it's a mythic nonetheless. Also, one other thing, the developer Q&A is this Sunday, by the way. Not tomorrow, but the following day. They'll be doing it at about 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is pretty much right after our stream on Sunday. So they're basically going to be, I believe, going over their plans for 2019, I believe, for the game. They probably won't be spoiling everything, obviously, but I believe that is one of the discussion points. Pretty sure. It's either that or next patch, one or the other, is what they're discussing about, but I believe it's 2019. Hello, Gustavo. Welcome. Also, by the way, next patch is right around the corner. That's like 1 or 2 weeks from now. No official date has been given, though. But it's definitely like 99% chance happening before the holidays. Yeah, no problem, Zeddicus. Hey, you're playing the game so much, you're starting to talk like Tora. That double thanks. Alright, we'll go and take the brown down. Get our double key. And dead already. The proper way of killing a firebomb team. Kill it all before it even explodes a single time. That works. Oh, that is not what I meant to take. Are we expecting anything exciting in the new patch? No. No is pretty much the answer to that. I can't actually say what's in it, but the short answer is no. I would say have low expectations. It's mainly just a bug fix patch, mostly, and stuff like that. They weren't even planning on doing another update this year. But they were and they weren't. They were originally just not going to do one, but then decided, oh, we might as well go do one. What does Skeleton Key do? It is one of the strongest weapons currently in the game, at least for PvP purposes. And what it does is it hits the first and the last enemy. Or let me go click on screen. But what it does, hey, mirror battle. Let's go click edit so we can actually go look at it. Oh no, the dreaded take forever to get into troop menu button. I shouldn't have clicked that. I think we could have still seen it if I just clicked on the icon. Oh well. One moment. I'll be able to show it once it finally goes into troop menu. The dreaded troop menu. This is not being fixed next patch, by the way. It'll be a while before this gets fixed. It'll probably be like summer next year until the troop menu thing gets fixed, if even then. And it's unfortunate. They are aware of it. It's just it's slightly beyond their control. It seems to be a server/Unity issue. Worst comes to worst, they might have to highly consider spreading their troop menu into more pages. Instead of loading everything at once, just have them each individually load. Like all the troops, all the weapons, all the everything. I guess that would make it kind of clunky to use, though, interface-wise. But I don't know, maybe it's a temporary fix or something, I'm not sure. But I don't know, this takes too long sometimes. We're already waiting about a minute. And there's no way to cancel it either. You'd have to like force close the game if you wanted to end this loading screen. It's taking longer than usual. Of course it does, because we're streaming. Let's see. Yeah, we have gotten a lot of content this year. If you think about it, every single thing that requires sigils has been added this year. All orbs have been added this year. That wasn't even a thing prior to this year. The whole new guild format. What other big things came in? But yeah, it was mainly raids, invasions, Tower of Doom, Bounty Hunter, the concept of orbs, which is probably the best thing that came in all year, is orbs. All the new leaderboards. Classes. Oh, the entirety of all the class changes was this year. That was probably the other really big one. Because that gave us perks, that gave us capability to level our hero classes to actually be decent and made heroes viable in general, compared to before where it is also awful. Also, this is taking too long. As far as what Skeleton Key does, I don't even need to go on the screen to show it. But basically, Skeleton Key, what it does is it hits the first enemy and last enemy. It gains an extra turn if it gets a kill. And the most important aspect of it is it has a boost ratio based on gold. Every 2 gold, I believe it is, gives it 1 additional damage. Meaning if you have 100 gold, you'd be gaining 50 additional damage on top of whatever damage you're already doing with Skeleton Key. And that's basically what we're doing here. We're using Cedric Sparkle Sack to increase our max gold by 100%. That then gives us a 200 max gold capacity. We then use Greed, which will have Empower that immediately gives us gold right at the start of battle. Not only does that help us farm a bunch of gold, but it also gets our gold up to a very high number that will increase our damage. Once we get that to 200, that is 100 additional damage on our skeleton key, which means we're doing about 120 to 2 different enemies. Yeah, I think we might just restart the game at this point. That or just end the stream. I've never seen it actually take this long. We're up to like almost 3 minutes now of just loading a troop menu. But at least we can still talk. Any other questions anyone has? At least I can't be distracted by anything. But did anyone else mention anything? Let's see. Are we expect? Oh, never mind. Already I've answered that. Yeah, it's a Unity issue. Which means it's never getting fixed. I don't know about that. I would hope that's not the case. When it counts down from 8 sometimes, what does that mean? That is a storm. There are various storms that you can end up getting. Basically, based on what color the storm is, more of that color will fall from the board, is basically what that is. It ticks down by 1 every single turn. And essentially, every single new gem that comes onto the board, the chance that it will be specifically the color of the storm is increased. So let's say you do a red storm. Every single new gem that falls from the sky will end up having a higher chance of being a red, and so on and so forth. There's one for all 6 colors, skulls, and doom skulls. So there's 8 different storms in the game. And that's basically what that number is that keeps ticking down. You don't use it too often. It's really good with board clear options. It's also really good if your team is very focused on a single color. And sometimes you use storms to counter other people's storms. But that's about it. It's a okay mechanic, mainly only used with board clear, since it slightly increases your chance of getting an extra turn. Not because it does... mainly because more of the board, when it comes down, if you have a storm, will be of the similar color. So there's just a higher chance that they'll be next to each other and give you extra turns. So that's one of the main things that it's used for. Okay, apparently I need to end the stream here. It is going through endless loading screen. We could always just force cancel, exit the game, but I don't know, it's kind of just frozen now. I know you guys can't really see it loading, but it is indeed trying to load right now, and is quite stuck at doing so. To the point that it hasn't done anything in like 3-4 minutes now. But yeah, did anyone else have anything else you want me to answer? Did I talk about Trickster Shot Bounty Team suggestion earlier? It'd be the exact same thing. You would just go and replace in Tagaraki Warrior instead of Feral Hound, and Trickster Shot instead of Yagwe. It plays out pretty much the same though, or as far as team composition. You would just need to go and mainly keep spamming Trickster Shot, because once you get Trickster Shot, it'll gain enchant, and then you can just keep spamming it over and over again. Yeah, this is the longest freeze I've seen too. I don't know why it's taken so long. It never takes this long, even when we're streaming. Of course, it would happen when we're streaming though. But yeah, I guess we'll just end for tonight then, if anyone else just has any other questions to mention real quick. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow night, same time as always, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow. We'll also be back tomorrow morning in about 13 hours from now to go do probably a bunch of PvP, since we already finished out Bounty Hunter. I might do some Bounty Hunter too, just to mess around with teams, show people teams who might not have seen any of the videos yet from today, or basically just today, and just make leaderboard off of it. We're still on leaderboard now, but I'm pretty sure we'll lose it. Try clicking edit teams again. That's not going to do anything. I'm clicking it right now. I don't know if you could visually see it, but I am clicking it right now, and it's not doing anything. But anyways, guys, have a wonderful weekend. I will see you all later. Good night, and yeah, hopefully this unlags soon. I'll probably just force exit it. Oh, sorry, Jamie. What was your question? 1 second. What is Jamie's question? Jamie, I did not see your question. Did you post it yet? Oh, sorry, I didn't see the question mark. Do you get better rewards during Vault events? No. You do not. The only thing that in the past used to be a thing, though I don't think it's a thing anymore, is the chance of getting vault keys during a vault event was slightly higher, which is why I always saved my vault keys for vault events. But I believe they have removed vault keys from the vault key drop table. I'm not 100% certain on that, but I haven't seen any in a long, long time. So, actually, I don't think we've ever gotten a vault key from a vault key. But no, you can pretty much use them whenever. I personally just save them for whenever a new gnome goes into the drop table. They're completely irrelevant, but still I like to have them for completionist purposes, just to have one of each. There's no actual point in doing so, but I just like to have it. Like, for example, I believe the next gnome that's going to be added to the game, not next patch, but probably sometime in the near future, is the Jewel Gnome. And the Jewel Gnome will, of course, just drop jewels, hopefully shards and diamonds as well, but it might just do the color ones, hopefully not. But that thing will be the next one we'll likely be throwing our vault keys for. We currently have, I believe, 36 vault keys as of today, with all the ones that we got from Bounty Hunter today. Hopefully the screen will open up my next stream. Well, it'll be closed and reloaded by then. Also, we could easily fix this just by Xing out of the game and then reloading it. But anyways, it's not that big a deal. We were just mainly doing PvP anyways. But I'll see y'all later. Have a wonderful weekend. This will take about 10 years until it goes through. And I will see y'all later. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for coming by.